crypto market and market price can only move in three directions. Number one, upwards. Number two, downwards. And number three, sideways. They are the only three movements the market can move. But have you ever wondered what is the specific cause of potential movements? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about the cause and effect that it has in the market in XRP in specific, where we're going to go through a full story breakdown of a news event and how that has affected the price and been the reason and the cause of specific price spikes. So let's get to it. What's happening, guys? Dan Chung here, aka Champ, a 600k verified prop trader with students who are actually funded over 780k as well. I'm excited to share this journey all on this Coin Bureau trading channel with the things I learned and also how I got to this stage in the first place. All free on this channel, so make sure you smash that subscribe button. So in today's video, we're going to talk about cause and effect and how that actually affects the price action. In specific, XRP is going to be our example and in choice for our case study in today's video. So number one, we're going to talk about what is cause and effect. Number two, using these examples of cause and effect on XRP. And number three, the next XRP price predictions and how zones are so key. And then last but not least, some little bit of a thank you and motivation at the end of this video. So let's get to it and let's start this video. So 2 steps to cause and effect. So the cause is ultimately broken down by a macroeconomic or a news related event. For example, let's talk about Elon Musk. When Elon Musk bought Bitcoin, why did that price spike? If Elon has bought it, what does that mean? Number one, that means more mass adoption. Number two, one of the richest men in the world has now adopted into the Web3.
Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang.
He believes in crypto, and maybe there's something that he knows that we don't know, because the way he thinks is very, very different from us as an overall, right? He ended up then trying to adopt Dogecoin.
Thank you, Michael. Well, now the Doge father.
He was also understanding on how the Web3 and the whole market works. So the fact is, he was increasing the demand of the prices of Bitcoin and causing it to rally. So does that make sense? So that's one example of a cause and effect. So now I'm going to show you some great examples on XRP. Now, before I go into this section, I want to show you something that's really, really crazy. Every time there is a cause and the effect always hits the key zone to the T. And that's what makes my life as a trader very, very fun, because most of the time when I'm waiting for these key levels, they will hit. They might not hit when I want them to, which means I may lose money sometimes, but having the right risk to reward, having the right edge and having the right probability calculated at the right time gives me that edge to make me profitable over a period of time. Hence how I got funded as a prop trader. So let's go to the start of the crypto run in 2020. We had the lockdown period. People didn't know what to do with their money. People were actually saving a lot of money because they were staying at home. Now we're talking about the cause, right? So where are they looking to put their money? A lot of people were spending that time at home thinking about side hustles, how to make extra income, and then the Web3 blew.
I'm going over the top right here. I'm buying the market right here, right now.
That's when the bull cycle started to come. People were getting checks, people were getting free money distribution from the government, people were trying to turn money into more money, and they had more time on their hand. Hence why the bull run, because money was going into it and money was being printed out of thin air. So after we had this nice little bull run, guess what? We hit this 0.7 level. Now this 0.7 is a yellow zone that I've drawn out and marked out, and this level has been tested multiple times in the past. We can see here on the 30th of April in 2018, September 2018, and then all the way in 2020 on the Monday the 23rd. Then we tested it again and then again and again, and you will see this test in the future. After that bull run, what we had was we ended up having price sit sideways. So we had 3 movements. Up, so the up movement was the start of the crypto run. Sideways, because there was momentum and just volume and decreasing in terms of XRP and slight uncertainty, and potentially the people who already knew about the lawsuit before it happened. And then boom, the lawsuit came when it came in December 2020. And guess what? In December 2020, when the lawsuit came, price came bang on to this key level.
Dang.
Yet again, a cause and then an effect to a key level. So you can't even make this up. I'm showing you example after example after example. If we can kind of be patient with this and work and understand with this strategy, we are able to be profitable in the long run. The hardest thing when it comes to trading is just psychology, because greed and fear comes into it and messes with our emotions. But we'll save that for another video. So as the SEC lawsuit came through, it ended up pulling all the way down to this key level. This was a support held, ended up bouncing through and going sideways. Yet again, another price movement. And then as it was going sideways, we had another cause. Now the other cause was the Reddit pump and dump. Now the Reddit pump and dump was basically a group of people saying XRP is not supposed to be here. Let's pump it all together. Let's put all our money together. So let's look at this objectively. If the Reddit pump and dump happens, what is going to happen? A lot of money are going to me into XRP. They're trying to send XRP to a higher price and they're trying to send this above $1. Now, if you look at this from a trading perspective and a methodical process and no attachment, guess what? 0.7 yet again was a great take profit level. It was one where we took it at the crypto run. It was one where we took off in the past, and I actually took this. I've documented my journey on a previous videos where I made over $50,000 taking profit. Unrealized gains are never profit until they are realized. You gotta remember that. So guess what? Ended up hitting this next key level at the Reddit pump and dump. Price then sat sideways because there was lack of volume and lack of news. The Reddit pump and dump was successful and not successful because it ended up creating more awareness, more adoption, the hype around it, more money coming into it. However, it's a short-term game because people were just looking to pump and dump it. Hence, I called it Reddit pump and dump. Price ended up dropping all the way through where people were selling off. People were like, oh, this is a scam, or trying to get their money out, whatever way you want to look at it. And then we ended up sitting sideways with just normal price action. Yet again, guess what? A massive spike came all the way, pushing it up to $1.9. And what was that? There was two reasons. Number one, Bitcoin had loads of bullish news at that time where Elon was buying, a lot of people were adopting, Bitcoin's going to 100K, and a lot of greed was coming into the market. But alongside with that, XRP then also introduced this cross-border payment network to make it inclusive and sustainable. So it made it more successful for XRP with the way they're integrating. They had partnerships with Santander, Amex, loads of different news backing them. Alongside with that, they were looking closer to winning the XRP lawsuit as well, and they look pretty confident anyway. But I've got a really good video talking about the 3 outcomes coming from XRP and how that's going to affect price in the future. So make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. So then price made this new all-time high. It failed to break up and push onto the upside and then pulled all the way back down. Now this pull down and drop down was due to liquidations in the market, people over leveraging Bitcoin, and this was yet again another cause. There was money that was in crypto that probably shouldn't have even been there, people borrowing money and putting into crypto which was not even there as well, hence why the liquidations came and all making it a zero-sum game and liquidating people out, causing it a dump all the way down to the 0.5 mark. Now guess what? This 0.5 mark is now a major resistance to the current time zone. At that time it was a support and now it is a resistance. So that's a little section about the cause and effect. I hope that kind of helps you really understand that the markets are always going to hit these key levels, whether there is a news event, whether it's slowly going to do it through price action. It doesn't matter what it is. We just need to be prepared, methodical and calm and professional when it comes to the trading. I know my energy is a little bit exciting and up there, but when it comes to trading, it is serious business because at the end of the day, it's an income for me and it can be an income for you as well. And this whole channel is just to share with you my journey, my lessons and my knowledge completely for free on this Coin Bureau trading channel. We're using Bybit for our next challenge, which is our $5,000 challenge. So if you want to support us, and use the links below. And then also we will be doing giveaways in the future as well. So make sure you smash that notification bell button. So let's go on to the final section of this video, which is the price prediction side of things. Now I'm going to try and explain this in the best way I can for all to understand, but the overall movement now is up. Like I said, there's only 3 movements: up, down and sideways. Our next movement here is sideways. Now the up movement is because of money going into the crypto, because again, the cause of SVB Bank. A lot of people are putting money into crypto again, it's coming back in. XRP's use case is actually still very strong. The lawsuit is coming to an end hopefully next year. Alongside with that, we also have Bitcoin halving next year as well. So there are quite a few things setting up in, you know, the long term in terms of causes. Now in terms of price on its own, we have hit this 0.55 mark. Yet again, this was a price that was tested in the past multiple times. So if we just zoom in, 0.5 was tested at the 22nd of September. 0.5 was a support but then broke all the way down. It became a support again in 22nd of Jan 2022, and then also became a support in the June 21 and also July 21 as well. So that makes it a main key area for price to hit and react, and it's doing that exactly right now. So I expect price to do one of 2 things: to hit this as a potential resistance and then pull all the way back down to 0.34, which I would much prefer, or price is looking to break up and above this resistance and then test it as a support and then continue onto its next key level. And the next key level will be, guess what, 0.7. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And if you've watched this video to the end of this, I appreciate every single one of you. And I just want to say, remember, at the end of the day, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man to fish, feed him for life. So all of this knowledge and all of this information I am giving to you on these YouTube videos, learn them, study them, and you are in control of your destiny. You need to make that choice to create a chance to make a change. So anything you want in life, honestly and truly, you can do it. If you're watching this video, that means you're into the crypto market, you want to be able to trade a bit better, and you're just trying to develop yourself as an overall. So if you really put yourself to it, you can make whatever your dreams become a reality. So have that organized plan, take action on it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Champ out, see you in the next video. Peace.